I once was lost and all alone until I found you. I never found my way back home until I found you. Finding my way home through the crowds of broken roads. Finding my way home through the crowds of broken roads. I build these walls around me. I see them falling all around me.
All day or day.
My home. It's not my home. Then not my home. It's not my home. I once was lost and all alone until I found
all day, every day. My man Coil Daddy in chat. Stephen Musket. Go boy. Noor. Tolis. Guilty O'Neill. Coil Daddy, I'm ready to rock. Noor Dog. Did a lot of things this weekend. It's pretty good. How about you? How was you guys this weekends? Easy peasy. Go boy, I got your package. Stephen Musket, you don't think my old Blood Angels Armies of Bazooka Games in Maryland, all the models there are the previous owners? Yeah. Anthony Birdsong. Anthony Birdsong is the owner of my Blood Angels. He sold the store to Andrew. He kept all his models there. That's weird because remember, like that video clip I sent you was from Rob. That like he was there. Rob was there and he filmed it. He filmed it and sent it and DM'd it to me. So maybe he took him out. Maybe they're moving stuff around. If you were just like quickly scanning for a sea of red, my blood angels were black with red, not red with black. But like, do they have like 100 display cabinets or just a couple? Because I'm confused. Yeah, more than is usual, right? But we'll know soon enough because like next year I'm definitely going to end up going up there to do a painting class. After Bourbon and Bolters. Because now the company owns 20 airbrush compressors and airbrushes. But there should have been a whole shelf of my dreadnoughts.
Let's do it!
Yo, dog, Kenny Boucher here. Next Level Painting, hitting you up on the literal best of all days. Coming to you live from that Beats Lab. We're doing it again. Oh, did my lady just get home? Oh, she just got home from the Cairo. I just got notified. Line 360. Yeah, it kind of sounds like the right place, Stephen Musket. I'd be shocked if there was another place called Bazooka Games, formerly owned by Anthony Birdsong in Maryland, with 20 game cabinets, but there could be. Or maybe they are moving the cabinets, because I know part of the deal was he needed to keep his collection there. Let me check the camera. Check the camera. Let's see. Yeah, she out there. Stephen Dale. Oh shit, what's up? Been listening to the podcast for a few months and thought I'd come by and check out the stream. What's up, brother? We're on hiatus right now. Be back on like the 7th. Welcome to the chat, son. Oh, see? Maybe there is another location. That makes sense. There is a secret second location. I'm about to go downstairs to give my lady a little kiss. It's her birthday week. And she's already sore from the work week. We go down there and check on her. And then we'll get to the content. Steve Dale. Stay tuned. When I do classes, the store Steven must get. I'll let you know, bro. Agrippa says happy birthday to me. Oh, let me give 500 birthday dogs to Agrippa. And I'll be right back, guys. Don't go nowhere. We caught that raid. Welcome, Raiders. Minding my hobbies. Like, literally, as soon as I walked away, right? So I'm on the white OG in the chat. Recoil, my man Coil Daddy. Mateo. Jameson with the resub 69. Nice. Months. Agrippa's birthday. Francois over on YouTube. Mo's Magic. Rhea Prey. Steve Dale. He said, hope you guys enjoy your time off. Must be nice to get a break after so many years you've been at it. For the podcast. We normally, like come up with an end of year date. It's just that we decided to take the whole month off this time. So it's really just like -2. I would say on average year, we skip half of December. This year, we just skipped all of it. So it's just like 2 less episodes. Which I get, a lot of people count on listening to it on their drive to work on a Friday. Some people in chat have expressed their disappointment. And I'm sorry. But the good news is Wyatt's back in January. Dark Horse is up Twisted Tea Bandit. I love it. Making some love for the Monument Hobbies crew in this chat. So I got bogged down downstairs. Saruman says, I need the year-end date for this channel. I think we scoped it out as probably the 26th. No, wait, that's wrong. That's the day after Christmas. Like the 23rd. 23rd would be like the year-ender. Got bogged down. Eileen just got back from Cairo. Her hips been giving her trouble. Her back. She's like all messed up. But I caught her down there working out. But then she was like, can you make me a martini? It's her birthday week. Her 40th on Friday. So I made her a little martini and put it in the fridge for her so she could have it after her shower. Stormon, 23rd it is. Calendar blocked off. Hell yeah, dude. So this is the week opener. Somebody just donated on Super Chat. Hey, man. Thanks, dog. Mark Christie Coles over on the YouTubes. What's up, brother? Thank you for the Super Chat. Now, there's a whole thing going on here. Mark Christie. There's a bunch of people over on Twitch right now. So there's like 6 of you guys on Tubes and like 55 of you guys on Twitch. So just letting you know, if when you see me talking to people, you're like, where the fuck are these people? Let me get some love in chat. Thank you, brother. Saruman, she's not 40. It's the 15th anniversary of her 25th birthday. Yeah. Yeah. This week I'm introducing a new prize pool to the fall gear collection. Dark Horse talking to yourself is the first sign. It's just me and Mark Christie. And I'm just making up the rest of the people. Mark Christie Coles. All the way from Scotland. What's up? How's it going in Scotland? Dark Horse. So we've added the Fear the Chocolate art. I whipped that up over the weekend. And a sticker sheet. Both are inspired by Eileen's interests, and it's her birthday. So we've got a hoodie, a shirt, and a sticker sheet. Anybody who picks a hoodie or a shirt from the Latina prize pool gets the sticker sheet automatically. Exclamation point, latina4ever. And you can see them on Imager. Request keeping rabbits in boxes under the bed. That's the first sign. Wait, no, that's serial killing. So her birthday will be on Friday. And it's crazy because like she's working on Friday and she's tutoring on Friday, but she still wants to be in the stream on Friday. Like our plans are to go to IKEA on Saturday and get her a new cabinet because she wants to put her Polly Pockets that she's been collecting since she was a kid in a cabinet. And I said I would take her to IKEA and we could like walk around and look at stuff and I won't even complain. She was like, hell yeah, let's do that. But she wanted to be in here and hanging out. She loves this. Was that a quote from the Max Recoil? I love that comic. Mark Christie says, called wet and windy, normal this time of year. Congrats on the wedding. Thank you. The Max was a wild comic book. I find myself like thinking about it every now and then. I love the art too, and to draw it. But I find myself thinking about the Max comic every couple of years. Yeah, MTV did a cartoon of it too. Every couple of years, though, I think of the comic and I'm like, man, what the fuck? And I have to go back on Wiki and like read everything again. I'm like, oh my god, this comic was so wild. Yeah, it was one of the best from Image. Recoil. Dark Jameson says, I got a new job, so I'll be back on the first shift. Now I can frame out my new hobby room. You're going to get on a real schedule? Stephen Musket, what do you usually run your airbrush pressure at when airbrushing? Usually low 20s when I'm doing most airbrushing. Ria Prey, the Max, that's not something I've heard about in a hot minute. Yeah, it comes up every now and then because I was so enamored by the art. And the story was kind of lost on me when I was young. Like truly understanding what I was like reading. And then MTV, you catch the episodes out of order, didn't help. So I felt like I reread it on Wiki like once every couple of years. Like a big boy, Dark Jameson. So 25, that's fine. Musket. So Friday I didn't stream because I was in Orlando. My brother was hosting a game, like a game day. And I posted pictures. MCP played with my niece and my brother and his coworkers. And it was great. Slammed a bunch of Twisted Tea and he brought me some Twisted Tea swag from work. And so that was a great Friday. And Saturday, I was in Orlando because the Hello Kitty food truck, it comes to the like Florida Mall like once a year, and my lady's like obsessed. So we went there. We waited in a parking lot, like in the parking lot in front of Dick's Sports, in a line in the parking lot for like an hour and 30 minutes to go up to this truck. Yeah, recoil says too, Steven Musket, like low 20s on trigger pull. Dark Horse says, was the food good? It didn't even have food. It was like it's a swag. It's swag. It's not. It's merch. It's like Japanese merch. Like it's like yeah. I was like, wait, there's no food here. I'm starving, dog. Easy peasy. Much love, brother. I'm happy that your lady has her new freedom. Hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Eilenosaurus says Chancheria. Yes, it's a Chancheria truck. Chancheria. John Jameson said I'd be hitting up Cuban food trucks. Yeah. They're like macaroons, I guess. Like Sir Crow, your girl wanted to go to the Hello Kitty truck also. Yeah, not even a Hello Kitty taco. Nothing. Yeah, it's a take all my money truck, Dark Horse. It was not cheap, sir. Steven Muska says, I haven't used the new compressor yet. I got it since it goes with the airbrush I originally bought for minis. It's going to be a learning curve. Going from 50 psi to 25. I mean, you were airbrushing at 50 before? Didn't I tell you low 20s, our first lesson? That's crazy. Oh, and then so yeah, so we did Hello Kitty food truck. Then here at our house, Eileen's coworker that she works in a class with, it was her birthday that Friday. So she's really into art. So I showed her how to use the airbrush on Saturday. So did a lot of things on Friday and Saturday. Templar says, is Eileen gonna do 40 shots on stream? Eh. She could. Recoil answered the question, John Jameson. Oh, you didn't have a regulator on your old airbrush. On your old compressor. I remember now. I remember. Eilenosaurus. She's downstairs She's cooking rice and beans right now. Probably doing her dailies in her game while watching the stream at the same time. Reappraise 50 psi. Color reaches the miniatures before the trigger's even pulled. Nope, she's just cooking. You just cooking and watching? Oh. Exclamation point fall gear, exclamation point latina4ever. Let me see. December 12th is the date. So, in that link, you can see the other imager gallery. And I whipped up this artwork. That's our stream, Chocolate. Chocolates. Turned into a graphic for a T, because we have that as an emote. And if you choose from this prize pool, you also get the special sticker sheet. Those cat stickers are, I checked in WhatsApp, and they are the most frequently used sticker that Eileen uses in app. And so I went and made them actual stickers, physical stickers, not just WhatsApp stickers. John Patrick says, I'm gonna need those cat stickers. They're so ridiculous. Bro, when the way she uses them too, like when we're texting. So, you gain access to this sticker sheet by selecting swag from this loot table. Same rules apply. Every $100 donated, we give one away. But on her birthday, her actual birthday, we're probably gonna go even harder, like more giveaways. But this is kind of like a preview. You could win them today. Like they're on the table today. Eileen says, because I cry all day, every day. All day, every day. Eileen is a bit of a crybaby. It's true. She says she's going to post something. Whip? I wonder what she's going to post. That's right. Chocolate, crying Kenny. That combination's so good. Unless it's beans, I don't want to see it. Recoil. I think she's making me black beans today. Oh, you're making me habichuelas? White rice? And pink beans? Hell yeah. Puerto Rican beans. Yeah, those shits are tasty. The way she makes them. Ever since we came back from Puerto Rico, she's enhanced her habichuela game. She like, we had him at some restaurant. She was like, I need to do this, and then she immediately figured out how to do it. When we came home, it was sick. So you guys are set up in whip already? Nice. Her bean game is next level. NLB. Ha! Recoil. Dar Jameson, does she burn the rice at the bottom of the pan? That's the best. Yeah. The gal. The burnt crispy rice at the bottom. Yeah. It's got like oil in it too, so it's like fried. Yep. She do that. She's trying to post the Hello Kitty food truck picture. Oh, she did. We'll do an impromptu whip session. Job extras. I love making beans, but it takes like 2.5 days to do right. Yeah, if you use dry beans, yeah, for sure. But she just uses Goya pink beans and then just adds the seasonings. There ain't nobody got time for 2-day beans, dog. Here are the beans for recoil. We'll fucking tear those beans up. Steven Musket compressor whip. Okay, we'll roast you on that. We'll do a little whip session and we'll get started. We're almost done with the sub-assembly, so we'll finish the sub-assembly and get primer on Fulgrim today. We'll talk to the commissioner too. We're doing NMM and a purple base for the body. Alright, Jameson says, that's why I sold my smoker. I got 8 hours to wait out ribs. Yeah. I got friends who can make ribs in like 45 minutes, bro. And they're delicious. Like, I'm like, I don't see the value add here. You know what I mean? Like, it's like such a diminishing return. Here's the Hello Kitty's food truck. I brought my Twisted Tea sunglasses. The Chanchiria Hello Kitty food truck. Stood in line for like an hour and a half. We bought stuff though, like we got Christmas presents for her, for one of her friends. She got like a limited edition T-shirt and a plushie, like really high quality, like it's top notch. But that was the big Saturday events. Let's see, the new compressor and my old 70 to 200. The needle on the brush is so much smaller than the airbrush Kenny recommended. Not bad. All in all for Harbor Freight. Oh, that shit looks wild. I mean, we all sink our money into different parts of the hobby, right? Like, if you're like this is the kind of tech you like the tools I use are like so in the background of my mind. But I know for a lot of people that's not the case. Reaper says I have a decent barbecue, but the price of meat is so high, I might as well just get all you can eat at a restaurant. Yeah. Tablo says you gotta get a pellet smoker. What's special about that? And this is their special airbrush. Oh, it looks nice. It's real fancy looking. Like, it's got style. It reminds me of like those cool barbershops you go to where like everyone's got like clippers like that, like it's all hella cool looking. Agrippa says, can you take a look at my Angel and Death Guard I posted at the top of Whips for the day? Oh, let me run in there. Let me see. Oh, yeah, right here. Finished painting the... Oh, an easy peasy posted too. Finished painting Christmas Angel for my mom from Reaper. Oh, wow. There's like an actual, just straight up angel holding a baby. Musket, it's meant for airbrushing cars and motorcycles. Like detail lines. Dead hand hobbies. Since taking your class, I have shifted my focus on what my intentions are on the model. I used to believe the tools were more important. You gotta have the right tools for the job. It's still a technical trade, but a lot of people do get caught up in the tool game. That's a hobby in itself, right? That's a collection in itself. So our brains can get really caught up in that too. The right tools won't make you better, but like there's a threshold. There's like a limit. Agrippa says my mom loves angel motifs and her favorite color is purple. Perfectly executed. Dr. Jameson says I'm thinking about buying a Gallery Adventus airbrush. Is that the one I reviewed? I was not impressed with the airbrush they had that I reviewed, but I love their digital compressor. I love it so much that Bolt Bourbon and Bolters bought 20 over Black Friday for our event. Finish up the Death Guard kill team. Hyper desaturated Grim Dark on the real armor equipment and flesh. Heavily saturated on everything. Unnatural for massive contrast. Way brighter and darker than the test model. Let's see. Yeah, this is perfect, man. But you're doing good with the contrast. When you first started showing up, you weren't separating your panels enough, remember? And now you are. So like you can kind of almost do anything you want as long as you're doing it. And so, and yeah, you kept their armor in a very pale spectrum and their weapons, a very gritty spectrum. But then you added all that, like anything that's organic, right, is saturated. These mushrooms look great, like the fungus. Eileen says it's beautiful. It's their new high end that just dropped, Jameson. Yeah. I'd love to try it out. Agrippa says, I wanted to have a really striking yet simple scheme. A lot of times that's the game. High contrast. This will be an amazing army. I know it's just a kill team right now, but that would be sick. Oh, Zangor. Easy peasy. Sketching in the skin got 60. This is NMM blades. Yeah, good old Zangors for his Zinch army. He always collects like the whole army, right? He doesn't mess around. I know he's not here right now. Wild. Sir Crow going back at it hard, back in the Beats Lab. Oh, nice. So right before the stream, what's all this? Easy peasy. He posted all this and then ran. Oh, the Zangor enlightened. Bro, you see, it's just like I said, he just buys like the whole army. Goes so hard. Bro, looks so good. Easy peasy. Well, maybe he comes back in time to talk about it. So Hod sent me this. I wonder if Eileen's watching. Hod sent me this picture. It's so old that I think it must have been from like HTML files on the old Adepticon.org website. (2007) Adepticon. Me, David, Hod, our buddy Ron Santoni that we sometimes reminisce about because no one knows where he is. 40K Wrecking Crew era. That was like our first Adepticon. We drove at like 2 a.m. all the way straight through Colorado to Chicago with our Chaos armies. Hod flew in. That's a banger. still have that plaque.
And his name is John C.
Tools don't make you a good painter. Kenny's classes do. Stop being a bum and sign up.
Let me get some love in chat for Stephen Musket. You heard the man. Stop being a bum. Exclamation point class. Sign up. Dropped a 50 spot. Put us halfway toward our, or almost, I think it's every 100. And I manipulated it. No, I manipulated it based on math. Because I fulfilled a few of these. It was like, oh, they've raised the prices on man. 31% there. Let me get some love from my man Stephen Musket. True legend. In chat. And Hyde for sending me, DMing me this picture. Which I haven't seen in literally a billion years. There's a picture from the MCP night, Stephen Musket. That my brother, or the MCP day. He brought me all the Twisted Tea swag. I think Dark Horse sent me like a AI of this. Oh, what is this? What is this? Perfect. That's right. It's like Macho Man. I thought that right after I took the picture. I was like, am I like the Twisted Tea Macho Man? If it wasn't Slim Jim and it was Twisted Tea? Dark Horse, yeah, he sent me this. We gotta like actually Photoshop this because obviously AI doesn't know how to write words sometimes. But this is good. Selling boner pills without a license. The Twisted Tea Bandit. Ooh, yeah. Oh, Eileen posted a picture of our tree. Holes and no ornaments. Now, I want you guys to look at this tree. Do any of the men in this chat see any problems with this tree? Like, is this tree fine? Is there any like, do any of you guys look at this tree and you're like, ugh? There's your Charizard. Stephen Musket. He's at the top. You can see him. Mini Maker. Why was I unable to pronounce it last time? Mini Maker says unbalanced distro of ornaments. Okay, yes, there is an unbalance. It's a little top heavy. Recoil says. Dark Horse says cat proofed the tree. Alley Cat So is it Alley Cat's art? Says, is there a cat? Not many at the bottom. Yep. Yep. So yeah, the cats have been terrorizing the tree, and the ornaments are slowly drifting to the top of the tree. That is exactly the accurate. Alley Cat's art. You, yeah, some cats don't give a shit. Our cats, they fucking, they love this fucking tree. Come up, come every morning. I come downstairs, like 5 ornaments on the ground. Sky likes to take some of them and take it to the water bowl and just put them in the water and fuck with them. And then I pull out these wet ass ornaments. Yeah, Eileen says every time they knock off an ornament, she just places it higher. Minimaker, one year hung you hung none on the tree and did a garland around the ceiling in order to protect the ornaments. So you hung the ornaments like off the garland. Yeah, Sky loves the Hello Kitty ornaments. Like it just grabs them, throws them in the water, and fucks with them. Allie Cat's art says the one thing our cat did one time, got a real tree, was he wanted to drink the gross water out of the stand. Yeah. Well, cat. And then we used this foil blockade. It worked for like 45 minutes. This foil blocker. Then they lost their fear of the foil and don't care about it anymore. Dark Horse. Ooh, look at this beat slab shot. Oh, you got the Joy Toy Lion. You got a lot of them actually. Now that I'm like actually looking. It's amazing. I love this stuff. Mateo? Yeah, cats don't like cucumbers. But I can't just like throw cucumbers at them all hours of the day. This is dope. Beautiful setup. Dark Horse. Wolf Sark. Working on those swooping hawks. How does it feel working on these swooping hawks? That's Baroth. Who that? Phoenix Lord or something? Phoenix Lord of the Hawks. Steven Musket, that's why you have a turtle. No ornament attacks, no litter box, 75-gallon tank and a filter. That's beautiful. Wolfsark. I like those plastic hawks, especially after doing all the fine casts. Crazy. Working on that. Jumpy plasma guys. Inceptors or whatever. Plasma scepters. They're looking good, brother. Trying to get 6 done. Killer work. This is also Dark Horse's Beats Lab. Oh, you got the Grey Knight. Fuck yeah, dude. Crazy. Working on number 5 right now. Man, that thing is so sick. Oh, good old Nate Clay. Spent longer on this one model than any other. Still not super happy with his eyes. But I'm not sure I'm capable of better yet. Thanks, Kenny. Eyes are hard. I refuse to paint them. They always look like they're smoking crack. This is pretty good. I mean, honestly, that's pretty decent. Well, Sark says the new Emperor's Children detachment today makes Fulgrim a lot more usable. Oh, I didn't even know there was a new... Was it like that they're doing their Christmas detachments? Without Rob to tell me, I don't know anything. Beautiful work, Nate Clay. Steven Muskin says, you made me spill my beer everywhere. I'll never paint eyes again. Yeah, if you notice, all the eyes I paint on every model are like comic book eyes. I paint the eye entirely white, then I glaze like a color, like a blue or a red or something, like they're subtly glowing, like they're empowered. But I won't paint pupils because even Golden Demon models look like they're fucking high on crack. Will Sark says -1 to be wounded by big gun strat and move through terrain strat. Nice. All right, exclamation point, latina4ever. That it's Eileen's birthday, Friday, so we're gonna be blowing it up, giveaways. But I have revealed the new prize pool, which is available today, the sticker packs. So if you choose anything, if you choose the hoodie or the shirt, if you win today, you get the stickers for free, just included. Exclamation point, December 12th, as you can see right there. The Huff tuning in. What's up, brother? So what we're going to try to do here, we're going to try to get this sub-assembly done right now so we can get some primer on this guy, maybe some pre-highlights. So we got the body, the torso, the wings, and the capes. These are all items we're not gluing together. And now we're on to the head, and I'm going to sub-assemble the head too. So we gotta get that. You gotta get his mane. We're gonna pick out a face. Oh, and the backpack has a part still. Check. Did I miss anything? Are we looking good? Chaotic, what's up, player? Here's the backpack. I forgot that I actually had these, looks like sanding sticks from Elric's Hobbies. So I wanted to actually give that a shot. Chaotic, you love these things? Give this a little shot, see what it's like. Use those and higher grip pads. Usually work well with the blade. What blade are you talking about? It's pretty nice. Yeah, Elric's just sent me a stack of them, and I just forgot to use them. There's all these different grits. Oh, it's magic. You use sandy sticks, just different brand. Mechanic painting says you can attack mold lines with them. We got a little super glue right here.
I find myself moving, stone by stepping stone, closer to the edge.
Put a little. That's gonna be like my snap. And put a little plastic glue kind of around the corners. The seams. Wolfsock, I'm here using a metal file like a dinosaur. Okay, so now we're to his magnificent hairpiece. 43, 44. Also, we got his chest wing right here. Can't forget about that. Probably paint that completely different. Or just got a text. Let's see what it says. Oh, I gotta bring her baby. I had to watch our baby today. Okay. $43, $44. I have a suspicion I'm going to leave the head and the hair separate. And these files are great. Triagar. 23, 30 months. 30 months on and off. Damn. Slanesh Donkey, but name change. Slanesh Donkey in the house. What's up, brother? All these OGs changing their name. What's up, brother? How's it going, man? Long time no see. What you been into? Good. Okay. Big hair on top of the little hair. Rygar, aka Slanesh Donkey, said, I had some mad periods. Found out I'm schizophrenic, but medicated now. Lol. But now working on some Beastmen slowly. Not played a game of 40k in quite a while. That's a incredibly loaded down, casual 2 sentences. Glad that you're okay, man. Truly. A little super glue in these cuts right here. Glad you're back into the hobby space. Okay, we just used super glue on that one, Trigart. I think that's all I need. This hairpiece. Now we gotta put, okay, that's what I wasn't sure what I was looking at before. He's got his little horns. Helps a lot being hands-on and creative. I was just pitching this hobby to Eileen's coworker. She came by to take some airbrush classes for her birthday. She's an artist and does crafts.
Public enemy open one. Stormtroopers set freeze, but they got none. Can I make them see I never had a laser gun? But it's the Jedi tricks I'm playing on your mind, son.
I'm going to sleep. Wait, what's that? Kenny is a painting instructor? Sign up, you bums.
Stephen Musket. Sign up, you bums. That's his new catchphrase. Stephen Musket, one of my students. He's killing it. Shout out to Stephen Musket. Dropping 50 more. You dropped a C note, man. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. I know you work really hard and you probably have to be up super early, so I always appreciate you hanging with us on Tuesdays. Past life, I did construction. I remember what it was like looking at the clock and seeing it was like 7:15 and being like, yeah, I started thinking about bed. Good night, homie. Thank you. Get some love and chat from my man, Stephen Musket. And speaking of the hobby, as Trigar mentioned, he's pitching it. It's Eileen's co-worker. She's got kids. They're artistic as well. And father and husband was like, same thing, because they're like, what is this nonsense? She does little miniature things too, just nothing like we do. She does like craft projects. And I was just like, well, there's no hobby like it. Like this is a game, so it makes it better. So we have to cooperatively interact with each other and compete. So you have to socialize. It's craftsmanship oriented right now. We're doing all this craftsmanship. Then we're gonna do pure art later with technical flair, and then we get to scheme and do tactics and shit. There's really nothing like it. There's nothing more complete. All right, horns. Let's take a look at how they go on. There's the headdress. Looks like they lock in right here. Oh, I see. Oh, that's actually really easy. Okay. There's like a actual little ball joint in here. I might use, actually, and it actually does run down right here. So I will do the old combiner where we use the super glue as like a welding compound, like a snap, like a tack weld. then we come in with the actual thing that welds, melts them together. So that way I don't have to sit there and hold it while it's fusing. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Now we got to pick out the heads, y'all. This is always one of the more exciting points. So, helmet, vampire. These are almost the same face. So it really comes down to helmet, no helmet. And I have free reign over this project from the commissioner for moments like this. So what do you guys think? You guys feeling helmet? You guys feeling skin? I'm actually leaning toward helmet. Destag Jr. says, what are you working on? Working on Fulgrim. Trigar says, you don't see many Fulgrims with the helmet, which is why I pick it. That's why one of the, I almost always pitch the thing you don't see. So I can do it. You know what I mean? Ian magnetized his because he couldn't pick. Noor likes the helmet. Noor Dog, yeah, there's a lot of weird face. Like, I like his yelling face, and I've got them right here on. So, like, no, like the cute smile, no. Like, I mean, it's got great detail. Like the face actually does have solid detail. That's an easy face to paint. But I think the helmet has a real like noise marine vibe. And I think it's a stronger choice. Yeah, that's right. Rico is a huge cock demon. He has to have a helmet. Then the helmet is just a stronger choice for the piece. While I think the sculpts on the helmet, on the faces are great, I think that they just don't feel right. They make them feel less deadly. I don't like that. Yeah, helmet, you guys are feeling it. Yeah, it's cool because the helmet is like a face mask. It almost feels like one of those like demons that's like a face mask. Like I like the mask. Cool plastic glue. I'm glad that wasn't a drawn out debate. You see, like that's very very Oni. You know what I mean? Like that. Yeah, that's the choice. So yeah, see, it's great because in the build, they don't even tell us to combine these elements until now. Yeah. So all the parts they're telling us to combine now, we're not. We're gonna spend a minute trying to figure out our subassembly. So we've got this guy chilling right here. That's good. We have the snake body tacked to the base. That's good. That's a good subassemble. So now what we need. Oh, where did I put my other hand? Oh, there it is. Now what I want is to get this helmet on some cork. He has a little hole. I think I could just drill it slightly deeper. I just want to. Oh, not glued on at all. That's why I do the super glue, guys. A little kicker. Man, I like slightly moved some stuff around the other day. I don't know where any of my shit is. I'm gonna drizzle some kicker down right there. What? I want to stop fucking with it. Just add a little bit of plastic glue right there. I'm gonna let that just set for a minute. So we're gonna put it on this and attach it to this. Okay. So that way we can do the hair with the airbrush. Just let it set up for a minute. Now he's got robes as well and this huge medallion right here. Yeah. Okay, so this needs to be set up in such a way I can get to the back, the airbrush, right there. And these robes, these attach to his armor. And so they even have little bits of armor on them. Like right here. So that's probably the best way is just to hold them like that. It's really not, I can't really see. I mean, maybe for the priming.
Excellent!
Maybe I can set them up like this a little bit. Gabe over on YouTube, thanks for the sub, brother. So that works. Now the wings, this will be a whole thing. Feel like probably begin drilling now. Let's take a look how that mounts. How does this even go on? That's wild. That's barely attached. Okay. So let's see if we can get a hole right here on this square plate in the middle. Remember, the backpack is hollow. It's 2 parts. So once I get through this side, should have plenty of space for a little paper clip to go in there. There it is. Through. Yeah, we should be able to use that to mount it. I'm gonna put a little drop of super glue on this. Electrical accelerator. Let that bond become a little brittle. We may use like one of these maybe I'll switch it up. Just making a hole. Right there. So I should be able to airbrush that relatively easy. It's going to spin unless I put some glue on it. I'm going to try to bend it slightly though. Like that. Ooh, it's heavy. See if I can get a little pile of glue on the cork right here. I'll lift it. Just kind of let that glue really entomb it. I can push it down a little further. I'll put a little accelerator on that. Let that set up. I'm going to brace it over here against something. It's chilling right there. So let that auto glue set up. Because when we're on a project like this, you see, we've got like, this is a money shot, right? Like there's a lot of action here. Like, so we got to do a really good job on this flesh. This is presented as basically gold armor. And he's got just a little bit of skin showing. We're going to airbrush that. Big white mane, we're going to airbrush that. Cloth, we're going to airbrush that. Big medallion, that's not gold, it's like white. We're going to airbrush that. The wings, we're probably going to do black with like, I mean, these are perfect. Oh no. These are perfect dry brush wings. Like GW is really good at making wings like this. I feel like I should grab another paper clip. I think I can if I can get like a cross piece glued to it, that it'll stop wobbling so much. So I'm just going to pour out some more super glue on the metal and the cork. I'm going to use my clippers to kind of get it locked into this hole over here, I see. Bend it around. Creating like a truss. I'll put glue on that. Because I already know I'm gonna paint it, and I'm gonna be annoyed if I have to keep my thumb on the wings. And I want elevation because I want to be able to airbrush underneath there too. Right? We're gonna have to just prop it up over here, chilling against something for now. It's a little. If you don't touch it, it won't fall. I'm gonna prop it right here. Let it catch some cure time. All right, so airbrush. Need to get a little bit deeper inside of here, like we talked about. The helmet. Just get a little bit of glue. Right there. And then I'm going to take this, drill a hole right on the edge. There. We're going to mount it right there. Let's get a little bit of glue on that. So now I've got the head. I can angle cheat a little airbrush, and we'll let that dry, and I'll bend it forward a little bit. So we'll be able to work on all these parts separate, which is a big step in the curation of some of our bigger top end projects, right? When you have a model like this that has like so much it goes on such a journey, right? Go from this like serpent skin and these scales to gold armor to leather bat wings over here to hair, robes. We want to make sure we're flexing our airbrush at maximum potential. Want to make that airbrush work for us. All right, let me go downstairs, drop off this Tamagotchi. She forgot her Tamagotchi today and I had to take care of it. This is the new one. It's like there's like a planet. You zoom in on it. It's ridiculous. She's like, oh, when he wakes up, feed him and do this and do that. And I was like, okay. And he woke up, an asteroid hit the planet. Like as soon as he woke up, obliterated everything. Tamagotchi's out of control. Exclamation point, latina4ever, exclamation point, fall gear. We're giving away some gear when we hit our goal. I actually modified the goal. The command might not be accurate. I fulfilled a few of these items and realized that they jacked the prices up on me from last year. Give me 5 minutes tops. I'll be right back. If anybody else has whips they want to throw up, throw them up. BRB. Mic check 1, 2. You want the nonsense? I am the nonsense. John Patrick. Rhea Pray. Rhea Pray. So the season, I guess, does start on Thursday? At night? That's unusual, right? Diablo 4. So I think they're delaying the tower, the leaderboard thing, but not the actual launch. Matt wants to go hard this season. I love how you guys are like literally still playing like high scoring and doing all your stuff. So because I was like, man, I should not go super hard this season in the beginning because it seems like a lot of my friends kind of ramp up in a longer ramp up period, and then like by the time I quit, you're all having fun. But Matt said he wants to go super hard this season, so I'm like, all right, never mind. The Huff, next batch underway, jump and regular intercessors, got 25 more miles in primer. Only next up, kind of rushed through the assembly, so I've definitely missed an automobile line here or there. Just get it done. Bourbon and Bolters. Bourbon and Bolters, guys, January, it's happening. We still got a few tickets left. The Huff is going. Reaper, yeah, it actually didn't make sense in the PTR how it was scoring you. So they definitely got to work on that, and it was a known bug. Like the scoring didn't make sense. But it's like it's more like Diablo 3 grifting. The higher you go, that's the higher the score. That's all we want. We just want, I mean, it could have just been attached to the pit. If you just put a leaderboard on pit, that's all, like, you know, highest pit clear, highest on the leaderboard. If you're tied for clear, now it's clear speed. Right? That's all we want. So the tower is, I guess, a separate activity, and I played through it in the PTR. And it's very pit-like, but with other mechanics. Like, you got to pick up orbs, things you recognize, you know, things that you remember. You got to, you know. So it's tight. It's just people said it felt like it's a tower, right? But it felt exactly like a pit. Like they're like it's the same shit. You just call it something different. They're like, okay, you're right. And apparently that's why they're reworking it. The Huff, loving it. Loving what I'm seeing, brother. Got a big shot of the whole army. Nordog, current whip, skull covered shoulder plate for the knight. Oh, I see. Is that 3D printed or you make that shit yourself? Conrad's on. What's up, brother? Nordog, you manually glued them. I feel like I was like feeling that. Dope. They look way better than 3D printing. Like I was like, 3D printed skulls look whack. That looks good. Oh, very nice. Oh, I love it, dude. What a sick project. Oh, I love a good conversion project. Bro, I just saw that top right screen, that ad for one of my tutorials. It's like, yo, that's sick. What was that? Like, I just saw like the neck of an orc. It's like, bro, what is that? When did I paint that again? Well, I'm struggling to find it. Oh, found it. Dog, I had some bits of from the Possessed and Beast of Nurgle. Did a few manual tentacles, but as you can see, they are great. They're fine. So, remember I did this orc bust as a bit? Let me throw it up in Discord. Oh, Dead Hands in here. I can't wait to see that. Remember when I did this as a bit for like busts? Remember like real ass art is busts? As a matter of fact, this is garbage because he's got too many arms. A real bust doesn't even have arms. You know? That whole bit we did, this is real art. You know? We did a whole October bit on this. 2022. Artistic. I think the bit was artistic as fuck. I'm artistic as fuck, guys. Because I paint busts. I just saw it, and I was like, bro, it's like the sickest bust I've ever seen, bro. Busts are so easy. Remember how we just were like, we don't care, we just painted it purple and then brown, and we just did all this nonsense? I was like, this is real ass art, guys, trust me. And then, remember that? This is just nonsense. Bro, this fucking model slaps, dude. It's so good. I haven't painted anything that good it's since 2022. This is why busts are cheating. Like, artistically for miniatures, because by only having to do that much of the model, that big, I'm able to like deploy a degree of fucking time savings into the focal point of the model, and we're all just supposed to pretend that he's not an ethereal, disembodied spirit floating around with no legs. You know what I mean? It's way harder to paint an actual miniature. Yeah. Just saw it. ADHD brain kicked in. Deadhead hobbies. Oh yeah, let's take a look. Dead Hands is one of my students. Bro, good job. Really good interplay between the airbrush on the carapace and the exoskeleton. That's clean, brother. That's clean. I winning. Buster's secretly easy. Deadhead hobbies. I love this. It's quick classic. And do you see now? You see, like with the red and the blue, that the overspray, the blue can get on the red, and it doesn't change it much. You can just let it ride as shadow. I love that. Good job, Deadhead Hobbies. Ian, Slaughterhound, and Fulgrim. Look at this guy. This guy's awesome. What is this? Slaughterhound? Googling it. What is he? Is he like their version of an executioner or something? Oh, it's an 8-bound character. This came out really good. Blood spray looks appropriate. Really good on this. Really small flex. I like that. Skin looks fabulous. It's really solid. We got Fulgrim over here getting started. Love it. Beautiful. Shout out to Stephen Muscat. I think he went to bed. They were like 50 bucks away, 60 bucks away from a trigger. And we'll obviously have a big year-end blowout, so I haven't decided what the month end is going to be yet, and year-ender, but it'll be hype. And we got the new Latina gear in honor of Eileen's birthday this Friday. Okay, let's see if I can get a little primer. A little primer going. That'd be nice. Let me turn on the old compressor. Kicking it on, using my toe. Rinse some of this out. Got some blue in there. I'm gonna grab my this little blower. Gonna run some pure water through it. Just try to blast some of the green out. Just try to get all the soap suds out. Just oscillating the needle. Seems good. What we want is I got to do a little cleaning. So something we're going to get bogged down on for sure is this. I'm going to just blow it with air, get the dust off. And I'm going to spray a little ISO. This is pure alcohol. Just kind of like pressure wash any of my oily fingerprints off of the model. Okay. And honestly, I think that's all I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to work on the torso because I don't want to sit here and get locked into cleaning and priming all the parts when I know I'm going to sit on this part. Just getting it because this is going to be NMM. This is going to be our big NMM attraction. So I while I'm focusing on this, getting this out of the way, I don't want to just sit here and like have, environmental dust accumulated over my primer. You know what I mean? I'll just clean them again and then just start with a fresh primer when it's time. So we're going to focus heavily on the torso. And once we get that torso locked in, then we'll kind of do each piece to completion. Because I hate it when I prime something and then by the time I pick it up to do it, it's like dusty. The primer's all dusty from the environment. I hate that. So let me see what I got here. I don't know what this is. This might be something worth looking at. What is this color? It's a primer. And red oxide. These are new primers. Putty white. Interesting. Like 90s computer color. So here's some black primer. I'll start with that real quick. I'm just gonna raw dog it. I'm having to fight it, as is the way. I want to raw dog my first base coat primer. Back the needle out a little. Bigger opening now. Old school 90s computer color. Like that. I'm gonna add a little water. Flow improver. Off-white, brown, gray. Yeah. Yeah. Warm white. This, I had a water cup up here. I literally forgot my water cup. Put a little water. Flow improver. Doing a second coat. A little thin, a more thin, less opaque variant. Has better flow, better coverage, but it's overall weaker protection. So now I'm kind of thinking, Huff, kind of like this for a, instead of using like white or gray, set up a pre-highlight. Kind of like this 90s computer color. Throw that down in there. What's that? It's all big chunky in there. Looking for that's nice. Little top down. Shadow Gag says this is the big 42 stream. Are you referencing the title? No, it's my wife's birthday on Friday, and we're going to do all these stream giveaways on Friday. She wants to be in here hanging out with you guys. So we've enhanced our fall gear loot table to include December 12th. So we've got some more loot. Crazy. He says better priming practices. Walk away for a second. Yeah, we're doing like just a basic primer pre-highlight situation. What we did though is we used this shit instead of white. Let me mess with their white balance. Shadow Gex. Oh man, I hope everything's okay, brother. Just hitting it with some air. Oh, the fucking stupid ass compressor. Forgot I gotta put it on the carpet. God, it's so dumb. It's not the compressor's fault. It's this fake hardwood floor. Shadow Gex, yeah, hit me up on Discord, man. Crazy, I'm gonna add a little bit more. So, like I said, the reason we're starting here on this torso is because we're gonna do all this NMM, and Most of it's this torso. This is where like a lot of the biggest like brush action is gonna come into play. The snake body is just gonna be like just superior airbrushing, you know, maybe a little dry brushing. This though, we gotta get into it. This whole thing is like presented as gold armor. And he's got 2 hip pieces on his snake body that'll connect to this. But this is where we're going to spend our first bit of time. It's getting this because he's also got 2 big swords. We're going to be able to do a lot of action just on this. So we're going to do each piece separately, kind of max them out, then put them together. And what we do have just straight primer in here. So this like kind of fake gray that we made, I will run it out on some things like these feathers right here. It's actually going to be great for this cloth. Anything you're going to take to white, this is actually a pretty solid starting point. So I will violate my own edict from a minute ago. Just run some of this primer out on this cloth. It's actually a really good primer, bro. Like the black mixed with the 90s computer gray huff. That's actually a really good gray. Look, it's like almost the same color as the sprue. Isn't that crazy? I mean, with my eyes, it's browner for real, like in real life, but and brown. This is Monument Hobbies Pro Krill. This is like 50-50 the black and then and this. Remember, this is taupe. Blowing air on it on this real quick. I'll do the same here. Because again, that hair is going to be big. It's going to be white, so this is a great starting point. Air. Paint right here. It's nice. Now for the wings and everything though, I'm going to prime those straight black. And the serpent body too. So I'm not too worried about that right now. We're going to get into a lot of the little details on this guy first. And then we'll move back. So this was black, highlighted with this. So this is much darker. It's because this is going to be our NMM. And we're going to airbrush our foundation. And I just did the little pre-highlighting so you guys can see it easier. I'm going to dump this out. Just a little bit of paint water left. We're going to do the old matte varnish trick. Airbrush varnish from Army Painter. Oh no, is this actually drying out on me? That's upsetting. I use it so infrequently that it's actually starting to dry out a little bit. So there's matte varnish in there. Airbrush ready. It's like a little bit of our primer, dirty paint water in there. What we're going to do is hit it with a quick top coat. This matte varnish. As we've talked about many times, airbrush primer, no matter how good it is, ultimately is weak for standing any impacts. Until you get a varnish down, it's always threatening to chip or break off. So I do, when I do my quick, two-step varnish like this, or a primer, I'll add the varnish here at the end. Like what we're doing right now. I just knocked them over, of course. I'll add it here at the end and then walk away. Now I thin it down a little bit. Quick bursts. Hit it with air. The idea is now as I'm painting the model, just hitting it with air, spreading out. Primer, putting the varnish. It'll be very protected and my paint will stick really good. Because all a varnish is, like this type of varnish, it's just acrylic medium. So we just have this like strong invisible layer of protecting varnish. So we'll let that dry overnight. Valdor the Red, what's up, man? Crazy, you won best painted in the league that you played in? Congratulations, brother. And I've talked about this many times before, Crazy, is that you could technically just matte varnish plastic bottles and paint right over it. Not that I advocate that. It's just how good matte varnish is for things like this. You Guys, I'm sure every single one of you has dealt with airbrush primer chipping on you just from handling it as you paint it. Just straight rubbing off. This will keep it from rubbing off. I get some love and chat from a man Crazy, second best painted in his league. Let's just dump this. Blast some of that primer out. Matte Varnish sounds like the name of a mini painting secret agent. Like, good old Agent Varnish. Varnish. Matte Varnish. Yep. License to thin. Okay. So we got Fulgrim built, sub-assembled. Like a motherfucker. Torso, which will be NMM. Head, white mane. All this shit's gonna be like glorious white. We've got the snake body tacked to the base, which is going to be Airbrush City when we get to that. And of course, the big bat wings right here. So those will be kind of last. We're going to focus on the fiddly bits first. And so now we begin. And we're going to start here and get all the NMM out of the way. Just get the time sink out of the way, right? Like all the little brushwork in that torso. Also, on a big project like this, by starting on that ensures that I won't slack. Because I tend to slack toward the end. And so I try to get the things I know are problematic if I slack on out of the way first. If I slack on the wings, it's not a problem. I'm going to be leaning on airbrushing anyway. You know what I mean? Like, if I slack on the serpent body a little bit, it's all airbrush anyway. You know? Valandar the Red says, last time I was in your chat, you didn't have much more than scruff. Now you have a full beard. Started growing the beard I think like a year ago. Yeah. Like wasn't it the whole Christmas bit? Like for Eileen's birthday, I started growing a beard or our anniversary, which is January. Yeah. So I started growing a beard in January. Shadowgex says, which Snake Man do you like more, 30K or 40K? 40K, 100%. It's not even up for debate. It's above contestation. I can work it out for you on a flow chart. It's not even subjective. 15 minutes left today in the show. Let me go back in here. I gotta fix this command. Because I changed it. But I changed it in Streamlabs. I gotta see what the number is. Ah, 159. So I fulfilled some of these fall gear items. See what had happened is, when I fulfilled some fall gear, and I was like, these all over hoodies cost like $60 plus shipping. I was like, I don't remember it being that much money. Sure enough, they were like $40 last year. So, in order to maintain a semblance of margins while doing the giveaway, every $159 donated. We give one away to the chat. And also, you'll notice I removed the whole like Final Four get 'em. I did that round 1. I did that like the first one. I was like, oh no. They're just fucking the little guys out there, dude. That's ever since we started, right? We've been on Twitch for 9 years. And when we started, I was able to work with sponsors, local stores. I was able to work with like e-figs. I was able to just like buy boxes at wholesale, do my own shit. Shipping was literally $1 domestic for anything. Anything like this. Anything in a container like this. $1. Like, bro. So so a minimum of 400% inflation to my shipping costs, which doesn't really grind me to a halt. I'm not like a retailer. But we were. Remember, 9 years ago, we were kind of a retailer, Dark Horse. Chaotic. We were shipping weekly. We were hitting it every week, bro, because it was that easy. It was that equitable. Now, we don't even tell you what's in the swag bags, and we ship them when we ship them. They're prices. They're value adds. But we used to have these breakdowns, everything, value. But like, everyone just kept passing the buck down to the creator. And I'm just using creator in this context, but like the small guy in his office, you know, doing his job. I knew easy peasy'd make it back in time. We were looking at your fucking army, dude. You just go out and buy the entire army and then paint it. We were looking at all your Thousand Suns and your Zangors. Never had spinach that was caked with salt before. So salty that it fuels my dosage of salt for the new year to come. Trigar, aka Sinister Donkey, still got my Christmas postcard here in the UK. Bro, that was year 1, dude. Yeah, it was like literally my Christmas postcard. Yeah, I remember. That was year 1, bro. Back when we were famous. Back in the old days. Now, we're in the down slope of our tipping point, and we just do what we can. And I feel like our content's better, and our audience is more refined now. So it's awesome to have you back after 9 years, right? Like, that's wild. And you have one of those artifacts. Dope. I was thinking about getting another round made. Chaotic Painting says, you've always tried to hook us up, but it's got to be worth the squeeze. No, for real. Like, sometimes I'll do things that are like loss leaders just to maintain hype. But income is so down, and I know everyone feels this, that I have to mitigate. I can't do loss leaders, like financially. I'm very comfortable with my lifestyle right now. Like when I like I'm very happy and everything is great. I don't want to go back to the endless hustle. Like that's where I was at for years in Los Angeles. It's like nonstop, falling asleep at 2 a.m., painting every day. Like I'm an old man. Look at me. Easy Peasy said, "Well, I'm sticking to what I said to you on the NMM." Yeah, I remember. But you got to do this. You got to do it on the Zangors. It's so you can do it. You can do a lot of cheating with this airbrushing. Dark Horse says, "I'm not refined. I'm a hobo." I mean, like that's what I mean. Like one man's hobo is another man's refined secret agent Matt Varnish. Crash M says, "I used next level painting dice I won years back last weekend. Took down my buddy's Warglaive." Fuck yeah. With your hair, you got the heretic dice? Shadow Gang, we're not old. We're the new middle aged. Yeah. And so all that to say, I changed the fall gear trigger to $159 after wave 1 of fulfillment. So we currently don't have a giveaway posted. We have 7.5 minutes left. You guys got to push $59 more into that little box up there for us to break a giveaway loose. But simultaneously, I always try to add things. So we're going to have a month ender in December on the 23rd. And it will also be our year ender. That gives me between today and then to figure out what kind of mania we're bringing for the Top D Grand Prix month ender. So, getting your name up there matters this month. I gotta have an idea. I already have an idea.
Oh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it.
Did someone say complete the bar?
That's like the perfect gift for Easy Peasy. Do you guys hear that? Like, if anyone liked it raw, it's him. Easy Peasy. Let me get some strong man love in chat. Crashing Adam. Heretic dice. Easy peasy. This is what popped in my head. So right now I'm talking with my dice people, ChessX, because we're having to prepare for the Long War doubles at Adepticon. So we need like over 1,000 dice. And we worked that out with Adepticon. And we're gonna have a new round of dice. And I think it's gonna be our first blue set ever with gold, metallic. So it's gonna be like the Vortex blue with the metallic gold. Long War for the Long War doubles. I'm the point man on the ordering. All I'm saying is maybe I ordered like 50 extra. You know what I'm saying?
Red, white, and blue.
Year ender. Sneak that in. Dark Horse, my dude, Dark Horse Security coming at it. Good old Matt Varnish here.
Question.
What?
Are we not saying phrasing anymore?
I'm coming! Phrasing boom!
Come on, make a hole.
Phrasing boom.
Tell Archer I'm coming for him. Phrasing boom and both berries out.
Ooh, oh yeah.
Boo. Oh yeah. Idiot Rampage, my dude. Thank you. Go Boy says, I'm smelling what you're shoving. Right? Since I'm the point man on it, and money is transmitted to me in order to make this order. I mean, I just pull out a couple of extra dollars, onboard that order with like 40, 50 more. Year ender. the exclusive Adepticon 2026 Long War Doubles Dice, the biggest Long War event ever. They open up the tables. Go boy, we're probably gonna have like 380 players, bro. So you can't buy those dice. I mean, you can if like somebody didn't like show up and no one bought their dice there on the spot. Like Rob will bring them to the next Adepticon and sell them to you for an arm and leg. So I'm kind of thinking I could work that scheme out. And it's perfectly timed because January will be the return of Wyatt Turk to the podcast. He's out of the hospital. He already went to Survivor Series. He went to see wrestling already. He's already like out and about. Waldo's. Woo, December birthday, kick ass. Eileen's birthday, Friday. She turns 40. She'll be here. And we've got the Latina loophole. Our prize pool. It's a lot of players, Go Boy, right? Dark Horses, Rob wouldn't do that. But if you give Rob a Long Island for some dice Shadow Gex, like a really fancy one, you might be onto something. His days of dollar Long Islands are long behind him. And easy peasy, were you here for this? Hod posted this to me on Instagram. 2007. My first Adepticon, 2007. 40K record crew, that was our gaming club. We went to Adepticon, went best heretical team. I still have that plaque. Hod is on the left. Ron is on the left. My brother is middle right, and I'm far right. So like, that's like even before I was kicking it with Rob. Didn't even know who Rob was. Convention floor salad at Dark Horse. That was an Adepticon, yeah. That's like year 2 of him being glutens. Yeah, we have room to go up to 400. Now, I don't know if we can sell 400. Easy peasy. I think we'll be firmly in the 3s, though. 300 players. Shadow Gex, right? Well, we were at an ATC's Holiday Inn, and they were doing like the pre-event meeting in the bar at the Holiday Inn, serving $1 Long Islands, bro. Rob was obliterated, dog. Like it was hilarious. Go boy.
Shut the f up about Moon Men!
Word.
It's my man Chaotic all day or day. Easy peasy, that baby face. You talking about me? Yeah, I guess if I don't have much of a beard, I look like a kid.
You gotta get swifty in here. It's time to get
2 minutes
swifty.
overtime.
Uh-oh. You gotta get swifty. Oh, yeah. Take off your pants and your panties. Shit on the floor.
Go boy. I gotta start getting. I gotta put personal time into this mini. Thank you, brother. I'll definitely keep you guys updated on it. But I appreciate it. Go Boy sent me that Necromunda cup so I can paint it for my aunt. She wants an art piece for Christmas, and I told the family, like, because I did the portrait last year for my mom and dad, I was like, one art commission a year, guys. Like, it takes a lot out of me when you guys all like stack up. You know what I mean? And like, I've gone hard on it before. You know what I mean? But she was like, okay, I want a miniature. Like, I don't care what it is. Like, I just want one of your pieces. And my mom was like, just give her like a Blood Angels from the bottom of a box you painted years ago. I was like, Mom, please. It's like, you got the portrait last year. You're telling me to give my aunt the fucking garbage Blood Angel at the bottom of a box somewhere? So then immediately my brother overheard that conversation. He's like, 2026 Apocalypse MCP. I was like, so now there's a queue. Now there's a Christmas family queue. "21 seconds overtime. Go Boy, you're welcome. I love sharing my collection with you guys. I wonder if Wyatt did anything with the squatting against Calgar. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. He loves all that shit. All right, Recoil, can you transcribe the final four into the year-ender annals? And let's give away. Here's what I'll do. First, okay, let's set up the giveaway. Fall swag. Exclamation point, fall swag. So, thank you, Rico. So I'm going to pull one name first. See what you want. Here's the thing. If someone picks from the Latina prize pool, for example, when you pick from the Latina4ever prize pool, you also get the sticker sheet. Sticker sheets don't cost me a lot to make. So there's a possibility that I pull two names right now. It's currently won by the books. Beast modes. Thanks for the follow. Two minutes on the clock! Exclamation point! Fall swag. So if you're new, if you don't know what's on the table, exclamation point! Latina4ever. Follow the imager link and you can see the sticker sheets, or exclamation point December 12. If you follow that imager link, you can see the new Fear the Chocolate design and the sticker sheets, which I farmed. Those cat stickers are from. Did you see those? Easy peasy? Yeah, you saw those. They're from WhatsApp. And the stickers that she uses, they're the most frequent usage stickers she uses. Those two cats. So they made it to the sticker sheet as real stickers. So you got to pull from the Latina prize pool to get the sticker sheets. And then on Friday, we're going to blow it up more. I'm going to let her kind of guide us on how she wants to give stuff away because it's her birthday, and I built structures for giveaways. But if she says some wild shit like that person wins stickers, you win the stickers. I mean, I don't know what she's gonna do. She's fucking Latino, dude. You know, she likes to try to give you guys secret prizes. Stickers. And she likes to give you guys stickers. All right. 4 seconds, guys. I paused it. Exclamation point fall swag. Yeah, everyone gets 5 million yo dogs. That's right, got it. Tom Patrick, you're gonna work Friday? Oh, that sucks, man. I'm sorry. But you guys to handle business, I understand. Alright. Unpausing. Locked in. Eating a rampage. Congratulations. What would you like? You want to go with the Fall Swag collection? Like Waltang Clan, Daka Daka, Ugly Sweater, or do you want to go with the Latina collection? Scoop up one of those sticker sheets with a hoodie or a shirt. So you want? Have you seen it? You have to go exclamation point December 12th or latina4ever. But I have it pulled up right here. So these are you can get a t-shirt or a hoodie with our new Fear the Chancla shirt. That's our actual artwork for our Chancla emote and command, but I made it like a dope shirt. So you get a hoodie or shirt and a man Waldo's.
Shut the f up about Moon Men!
Birthday funds.
Let me get some strong man love and chat from my man Waldo's, of course. So you pick the hoodie, you pick the shirt, Waldo's in your rampage, you automatically get the sticker sheet. Shut the fuck up about Moon Man. It's such an old school Waldo's. You want the hoodie, 3X, and you get the sticker sheet automatically. Can you transcribe that for me, Recoil? In your rampage, 3X, Latina hoodie. Those are her 2 number 1 stickers, Shadow Gex, that she uses in WhatsApp to me. And I made them real stickers. Okay. Now, I'll pull another name now. Even though I said it was they priced me out to $159. I'll pull another one because the Latina collection is actually more equitable. that hoodie and that shirt are actually much more price friendly. So, boom, Dart Jameson, you too, brother. Dart Jameson also gets a selection. Idiot Rampage, thank you. Says, 1 sec, buddy. You good, brother? You want hoodie or you want t-shirt? And size. See, I live in Florida, so I would pick the shirt. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's gonna be. Oh, that's awesome. So you have to go figure out what is size appropriate. Yeah. Small. She's tiny. She doesn't want like one size bigger because have a big roomy hoodie. I always buy hoodies like one size bigger. Nordog, what's MTL? Yeah, chaotic, yeah. You will, like everyone else experiences true coldness. Oh, Montreal, yeah. Montreal's cold as shit. That's right. It hasn't been, I haven't worn my jacket yet. Like, it hasn't been cold enough to even wear my jacket once yet. Like, it probably was on Black Friday. Like, if I had it, it would have been comfortable to wear. But I just raw dogged it. Like, it wasn't that cold, you know what I mean? So, Dart Jameson, small Latino hoodie, added to the scroll. Shadow Gex. I don't know. It's 85 in Los Angeles right now. Yeah, LA was tight too for weather, but it actually did get cold in LA. It should be cold right now, which is weird that it's not. But like I remember it actually getting hella cold. Like it was a problem. Do you guys remember when I lived in LA and they shut our gas line down, our gas main down? That was actually super uncomfortable. It took like a week to get it fixed. I haven't even thought about touching the heater in Florida in 2 years. It's not even a thing. -3. Ugh, go boy. -9 in Celsius for Nordog. Yeah. Yeah. Reappraise. It was. My life is amazing now. So I'm looking forward to eating some dinner. She cooked me the habichuelas and the rice. -9 Celsius is way worse. Is it -3 Fahrenheit colder than -9 Celsius? I'm not a fucking... I don't know shit. Like, 0 is freezing in Celsius, so -9 is 9 below freezing in Celsius. But 32 is freezing in Fahrenheit, so if you're -3, that's 32 additional degrees, then minus. So isn't it colder in Fahrenheit? Dark Horse? He says no. Yeah, is it like -20 Celsius? Now we're talking. That's like actual real deal shit. Yeah, -9 Celsius is 16 Fahrenheit. That's what I thought. Yeah, it's like that's hella cold. But when you're below 0, let me put it this way. Like, so Nordon, when you're below 0 in the United States, it's very concerning. Like, all right, let's set the raid up. Where are we taking the raid tonight? I don't think Easy Peasy streaming. I see Duff on. Are we taking the raid to Duff by any chance? Recoil? Duff, yup. My fellow Florida man. Thank you guys all for your support. Utah was brutal, Shadow Gex. I did some work there. Ugh. All right, let's bring the love to my man Duff. He's a huge, very close friend of mine, part of the Long War Network. Let's bring the length, the girth, the positivity on over to my boy Duff. And as always, until we meet again, it is Eileen's birthday on Friday. When I see you guys on Friday, it is going down. As always, play on, players.
Yo, dog, it's the beach lab, paint on the brain. Florida heat, but my chaos won't wane. Tracing lines, fine hair, brushing my hand. Not a scientist, but I got the plan. Wash it down like a hobo's dream. Heart pull heavy, but the colors gleam. Twitch stream live, we changing the thrill. Kenny Boucher vibes, bending time to my will. Next level painting, yeah, we breaking the frame. Literal best of all days, no two are the same. Brush spray chaos, we redefine art. Live in the beats lab, tearing worlds apart. Mixing pigments like potions, I'm brewing the storm.